Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, wait, I actually don't know if I can be here. Hello, testing. I think this is on. I genuinely don't know if it is or not. Because I slept. And it was a great sleep. I am totally not sleep deprived because I was up until 2:30 for the second day in a row because I thought that I would be more productive. That's not what's happening at all. I also totally didn't realize that I set the thing to the wrong thingamajigger. Oh gosh. Let's see what's happening with you guys, because I see that there's a chat log. Let's see. Oh dear. It looks like a thing happened. That's unfortunate. Oh, and there was a thing. Oh my gosh. My head feels like there's fog, which will make this game significantly more entertaining for you all. Hold on. I need to be able to hear this. I just have a dependency now on being able to, they got the ban hammer for being rude to mods. Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, don't do that. I guess, yeah, I don't know. If I was more awake, I would be able to give the mods were given power for a reason. Please respect the mod's speech, but I don't know. I'm just kind of, as you can probably hear, a little bit dead. Only the best friend Pop rated. Aw, thank you so much. Yep. Especially since we are going in, just kind of going in real hot to a, if I remember, a quite involved situation. What's happening? Oh yeah, they are reading the book. Ugh, excuse me. She's going off, probably something relating to blood. Half awake and playing Doki Doki. This is gonna be a fun stream. Oh, yeah, it'll be great. Because that means I don't have as much access to my memory of the future of this game, because I also know everything that is going to happen. I just don't know now. And my brain is fried. It's gonna be fun though. And yeah, no, that's it. Let me see if I can get, I brought water this time. I came prepared for extended speaking. So we'll see how long that comes. Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Bree was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Harry just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. That is a reference to the fact that she's Harry's weird fact. By enough. Genuinely. Oh gosh, now I'm having flashbacks to when we were working on the banners. That was uncomfortable for me. Like, incredibly uncomfortable. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems? Oh wait, have we not done that? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Oh, she might be a while, so we just figured we'd get started without her. Yeah, because Yuri's off. I think that's what she's doing, being a vampire. And I'm going to not expound on that, because anything I say will be recorded forever. And I also will not remember most of the words that I'm saying. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Mental note? Dang, if Kevin can remember where he was in a book just by mental note. Shoot, maybe, we've been giving Kevin a little too much flack for his mental facilities. Like, I can only remember general area. Hold on, this is too quiet. There we go, that works. That works. I wonder why it just switches on and off monitoring. You did not just say Pog. Shandel started streaming at a time above 1. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long day. This is gonna be a long 2+ hours. Hold on, she said, "Hey Kevin, how's the writing going?" Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon, you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. A poem that was crafted for Natsuki. Alright. Great job, Kevin. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. Easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Wow, I can actually feel, like, as I'm speaking, I can just kind of feel the voice degrading. And I feel really bad about that. I take pride in my voice acting skills, and I'm just not there today. That's unfortunate. Give some liquid water. Ugh, can help wake. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have splashed some water on my face. I realized I was streaming. Wait, I didn't write it for Yuri. I did not write a highfalutin poem for Yuri. Huh. Actually, that's an interesting question, because for one of my classes that last semester, we there's always some good old caffeine. But see, well, first off, I've gone most of the majority of my life without having to rely on it, and I'm trying to avoid getting a chemical dependency. Second off, I would have to make caffeine. I would have to go all the way downstairs to the coffee machine, remember how to use it, and then use up some of my mother's precious coffee beans, make more caffeine. I don't want to do that. Plus, I legitimately realized that I was supposed to be... Yeah, splash water on my face. Yeah, that's what I think I might end up doing. Well, we'll see. Do it. What was I about to say? I was about to say something about poetry. Oh, yeah, for one of my classes this last semester, we did, like, a survey of a bunch of different writing types, and one of the ones we did was poetry. We wrote poems in the class. It was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it. And, like, learning more about it was fun, too. Words. Words escaped me. Eventually... Oh, yeah, the reason this made me think about that was because, oh, yeah, she was talking about super metaphorical poetry and stuff, and I was like, I would never write something like that. And then I was, like, thinking, wait, did I? Did I do that? I don't know. I genuinely couldn't remember. Yeah. That was all. That was that entire thought. Yeah, it was an interesting thought that I had. I don't know why my thoughts are so scattered at the moment. Well, I know why my thoughts are so scattered at the moment, but... hold on. I gotta find a... There's a button that was really fun. I can't remember how to get it done. Oh, it's because I have to open up an entire... Hold on. Do all these hoops. All these hoops that I have to jump through. Oh, let me make... Do. Oh, sick. Cool. I don't have to mute it. Yeah, cool. Let me... Like, 10 seconds that I can find... Trying to... Here we go. I should be able to do that. I will answer the question that was asked in just a second, I promise. I am just, I am attempting to find... to... I should be able to just, like... I should be able to just click on this and make it. Why can't I do that? Yes, I know what my own chat... I actually don't remember what my chat rules are. Fine. Yeah, so I'm just gonna come clean. I've been attempting to find, or to remember how to, let's just say, silence some opposition in my chat. But I can't find the button for it. Like, I know where one button is. That button's unnecessary. Okay, I guess that's unfortunate. I cannot erase things that have been... Oh, hold on. Something was, Why is this not working for me anymore? Wow. Huh, I guess the technical difficulty is now that everything's working and I can mean stuff. It just doesn't want to work anymore. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I think I found it. I just need to get to the latest. Yep. There we go. Boop. It's gone. I actually don't know if that will show up in the chat, but I may or may not have funded something. Fine, we're good. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Ready? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I actually, Usagi, I refunded those points to you. If you would turn your attention to the, activity queue, it's not there. So, ha. I can abuse my power all I want now. Yes, rage.
It was at this moment that
Rage against the machine. Anyway, let's read this poem. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a wreathing ribcage. Oh dear. Endless poem of meaningless? I'm not... Huh. Why is my avatar reading this shocked? I have no idea. I actually didn't know that. And this is what... Whoa, what just happened? Huh. You know, I probably would have reacted to that significantly louder had I not, just, like, pulled up another screen. This is why I miss having two monitors, because I could just have all of my fun little mechanical stuff on the side. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Excuse me. I know it's kind of abstract. Turn. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when...
And his name is John C.
Oh, okay. I just figured out Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay, so I haven't been hearing the notifications or the fact that, wow, this is echoing something fierce. Monica knows you're bad at saving games. Oh, hush. We have made some great progress since then. Why is it echoing? Is it because there's two? What happens if I mute you? How do you sound now? Testing. Hello? Why is it echoing? Does anyone else hear that? Like the reverb? Something is echoing and it's bothering me so much right now. Hold on. Testing. All right. Wait. Huh? Oh. I think I know what the issue is. Yeah, I think I know why it's echoing. And it is only something that I would hear because... Alright, how does it sound now? Nope. I can still hear an echo. Why? Why is there an echo? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna see... We're just gonna see... I'm just gonna continue, and we're gonna see how long it takes before it drives me mad. Who am I talking to? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Oh gosh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I love this game so much. It's not a Shandel stream without technical difficulties. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, anyway, I realize... Wait. Is it? It can't be that. You have a setting on to hear yourself when you talk? Yeah, it's not. There is just this little... There's a little echo. I can't tell where it's coming from, because even when I turn monitoring off, I can still hear it. So there's just something open somewhere that I can still hear myself. I don't know where it is, and it is so quiet that when I turn monitoring off, I can barely hear it. But when monitoring's on, because I prefer it on, it's just, it becomes this echo, and it's driving me insane. It's not even that serious. Hold on. Well, see, that's muted. That's muted. Where could it be coming from? Is it you? No, it's not you. You have your stream open on a web browser? I did, and I just closed it. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's not worth derailing the entire thing for this. I am just going to continue moving forward and sincerely hope that it goes away. That I forget about it. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. Baka. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. Oh, that's so sad. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Okay. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Who's my favorite besides Monica? My order of favorites goes... My order of favorites goes Monica, then Sayori, then Natsuki, then Yuri. I don't have anything against Yuri, I just like all of them more than Yuri. Oh, wait! I wanted to get like a... Oh, it's fine. Kevin, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. I wanted to! I didn't get the chance. I did not get the chance to. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. You listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. Oh, yeah. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, do you, Kevin? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? Ah! Help! The club is the only place I feel safe. This isn't the jump scare where she breaks her neck, right? Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Help. Help. Help! I guess it was. I genuinely did not think that's what it was. I genuinely did not know that. I like Natsuki's a lot. I actually don't know much about Yuri's background. So I think just the characters that I know the most, like that I understand the most, have the most information on, is also the same that you knew since you saw gameplay and know the story. I watched a playthrough of this game so long ago, and I knew that jump scare was coming. I thought it happened when you were like talking to her against the wall, not right there. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But I mean, yeah, that was the only jump scare I couldn't really remember where happened. So I know where all the other ones are. I mean, I'm still gonna be quite upset when the last one that I'm thinking of happens. But, you know, I know when it's coming. Wait, is she just holding it? Oh my gosh. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Excuse me. Ugh. It was like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Yeah, you're a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. This is the only one that worked. Wait, does Natsuki just disappear? Is this where Natsuki stops being a character in the game? No way. Hold on, I need to turn monitoring back on because for some reason my brain has just, I have now a mental dependency on the sound of my own voice. Oh, it sounds so bad. Why? I don't. Ugh. I genuinely. Is it because this is damaged? Is that what it is? Hold on. How's it now? Nope, still there. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna stop worrying about it. I just need that there so that I can hear myself and confident that I can hear myself. And also turn on sound occlusion that I don't know, I can just hear better. Having to move this mic around is getting real old. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. This isn't what I think it is, right? Yeah, you got. No kidding, you got me. I am in the most gettable state that I will ever be in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to apologize to any headphone wearers. Anyone who took pleasure from hearing that, you also get to lose eardrums as I'm screaming. So, ha! There. Take that. Yeah. Wait, where was I? Distance of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. What? Oh, don't. Kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. Sky of exploding stars. God dis God disproving the existence of God. A wheel. Okay, so this is so dumb. This is so nothing. 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of faulty. Yeah, okay. Breathing stuff. Okay, cool. Moving on. It doesn't really matter what it's about. No kidding. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out in your pen. My pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. And oh, I remember this. I just really like the way that it writes. But yeah. The thing I was talking about before I got traumatized and read a poem that kind of made me upset for wasting my time was the amount of information, like the things that I know about each of the characters. Natsuki, who's essentially just a closet weeb, and she's self-conscious about it because all weebs are self-conscious about being weebs. It's just kind of comes with the territory. Why? Well, I could give you my theories, but I'm not going to right now because that's a thing for when my brain works, and it does not fully at the moment. Yeah, so she's a closet weeb, and also her father abuses her at home, and or I think he just doesn't feed her. And he's also like he yells at her a lot and stuff like that. Anyway, that's Natsuki's story. And Sayori, who just struggled with serious depression that was then spiked by the Matrix Lord, or that's not how I wanted to say that. The Architect. That was the name of the character from the Matrix that Monica has become. And then Yuri, to my knowledge, and I'm kind of putting some pieces together. All I know about Yuri is that she has weird facets to her personality that she hides behind this veneer of being very intelligent and very mature. And she kind of keeps to herself, kind of in like I think it's the Pygmalion effect, is what it's called. It's like when your environment expects something of you, you become the thing that your environment expects. I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up right now. You can't stop me. We're looking up what the Pygmalion effect is. Pygmalion effect. The Pygmalion effect, or Rosenthal effect, is a psychological phenomenon in which high expectations lead to improved performance in a given area. Oh, so it's like the inverse of that, the opposite of that, the opposite side of that. I am absolutely certain that that is I remember what Linus said when the game closes. You're streaming now. Yeah. There's a thing that happens. I'm pretty sure it's just a thing that Monica says. I think her poem, one of her poems, was talking about you in the chat. Yeah. So due to the effect of people being like, "Oh, you're so smart, you're so cool, you're so like above us, and we can't really approach you," um, that coupled with her insecurities about her, for lack of a better term, eccentricity, has led to her being very isolated. But she really wants connection with other people, but she doesn't really know how to interact with people. So just kind of negative feedback loop, and she isolates herself from people intentionally and yet also accidentally at the same time because she's, weird. Yes, I would like to read it. Nothing is real. Yeah, I know this one. And there's actually a really cool thing that you can do with this. I want to see, can I put a filter over this? Can we pull this up? Thing that we can do? That would be really cool. It would be really cool if you could. Visual preset. Um, exposure. Inverted. No, not that one. How do I... I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but... But yeah, none of this is piercing through. But yeah, there's a lot of Monica mentions it in the Just Monica phase of the game if you have your streaming program opened. Yeah. That I did know. And I'm pretty sure I did do that. I hope that we get to unlock that. Oh wait, let me make sure I turn the filter off. Filter, edit, none. Thank you. Yeah, there's like a whole one of the reasons that I fell in love with this game as much as I have is because not just is this game super super cool, unique, and like, you know, just absolutely awesome. Oh, that's not upsetting at all. Guys, look at the mouse. It is a broken shard of Sayori. I am not a fan of that. But yeah, there's also the underlying... You know, if your real name is your computer name? Yeah, I don't. That's actually a good thing for me to check. Hold on. About... That is the thing I meant to check before, but... Yeah, device name, no, and then my Steam name is not... My Steam name is not this either, so that should be fine. Yeah, we're good. We are all good. It'll actually be funny if it uses my Steam name. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room... Is this about the festival? Okay, so she is still here for now. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I wasn't actually paying attention. Oh, yeah. Something to do for the festival. I should probably be reading. Hold on. Oh, brain fart. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Kevin joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. Like, we still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more. Oh, Sayori's gone. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? I started a YouTube channel, and then never used it again. Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's just something small. Right, Kevin? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Kevin to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Kevin joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Kevin isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is very clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Kevin want to get more members too. Right? Oh, sympathy event. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, which it's not, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Kevin, why did you even join? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, isn't it? Scum bag. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away. She's not taking anything away. No, Kevin. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Ah! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Okay, I have to speak up about what just happened. So, mother of pearl. Yeah, so I have a thing set up next to my computer, kind of like right in the corner of my eye, where I'm like reading chat and monitoring a couple things. And I kid you not, like the delay is enough that, like, you know, it's a couple seconds between what I see and then how it gets to the stream. So the first jump scare just happened on the stream out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh gosh, that was a little startling. Then I clicked and it happened on the main thing, and I'm so not happy about that. Anyway, yeah, that's why I got ugh. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Kevin? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. I don't like his personality. For the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. I hate you so very behind Yuri. Right, okay, just, I don't know if you can see my mouse. I assume you can. Like, right at her shoulder, look to the right. There's a picture in the back of the classroom that I do not remember being there before. Oh dear. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Yeah, you see it? Yep, it is Sayori, and that is also the reason that the stream is presently marked for mature audiences only. Because I would either traumatize a small child accidentally, or Twitch would find me. Yeah, it's just seeing how you found her. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special... What? Why is your eye bleeding, and why did I not notice that until now? Because that's definitely been happening. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Eh? Your eye still bleeding? No. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Kevin? No, I don't want to go with you. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Kevin before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me. As president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Then turns, and suddenly the walls disappear. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Kevin, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. Oh, it is. It just started getting dark, and I was like, is it doing that? Yes, it is. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Jump scare. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? Wow. But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten in to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— wait, not yet! No! Stop it! Unlucky. Let me just make sure. Check on something. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that means, so we're just gonna move on. So, as we know, we are trying to make a Natsuki poem. Oop. Ah. Oh, wait! There's Monica! She's down there. Existence? No. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. The game's breaking, guys. I don't know. Okay, cool. Stop! Not trying to make a Yuri poem. Raindrops, of course. Well, that I think was actually an even split, and the game is going to continue breaking down from here. Hi, Kevin. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. I don't know what seems different about her, but something seemed very different. I don't see it anymore. Something seemed weird about her for a second. You found what the poem with the black bars was supposed to say? Yeah, I've seen it. It was in a game theory video, but yeah, it's really interesting. It's so cool. The hidden little story behind the game. It's really, really cool. But hold on, I'll talk about that later. I told you not to— wait a minute, huh? Monica, I told you not to— ugh. She really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Wow! No, don't leave! No! Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination. The poem broke my phone for a second. It's such a cool thing. If you haven't seen the game theory video, oh my gosh. I loved this game before I watched the game theory video, and after watching the game theory video, oh my gosh. And then they did another one about the plus version because there was more stuff in it. And oh my goodness gracious, let me tell you. It was great. It was amazing. It motivates me to work hard for the festival. Oh, you sent it to me? Cool, cool, cool. Actually, maybe we'll pull it up on stream. Maybe I'll read it off. Plus some of their videos, have to watch the rest. Yeah. I have been obsessed with this game for years. I just love it so very much. Anyway, Kevin, this game is probably what started me liking the horror genre, kind of. I can go in more in depth on that, but basically, I don't like being scared, but I do like some scary things, and I think this game might be the thing that started that descent for me. I was thinking we could... Oh wait, what did you say? Oh, yeah. Actually, we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Kevin is already engaging in a novel that we're reading together. Engaged. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? Is it that? Is it that smile? Is that the thing that's weird? The way her mouth opened? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for your understanding, Monica. And that doesn't show up in the chat, yes? Oh, no, it does. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. I clicked. Oh, hey, look! The bad picture's back. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I'm like scanning the background looking for any other details and also trying to read. Not to mention for yourself as well. I'm pretty sure that's it. You know, that's a pretty big something. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to... Wouldn't it be so cool if we could, like... It's a really interesting idea, but like the more I think about it, I'm like, I mean, that's probably a bad idea. And you know, if that technology existed, I would really not want it to exist. But yeah, sure, why not? I'll just mention it. I just had the thought, because like, what if we had like a way to there's chances of things randomly happening. Like when I played, I got Yuri's eyes on screen staring at me because I clicked Monica when the mouse was trying to not let me. Oh, I forgot that does that. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Let's kettle down the desk, watch her movement. Oh yeah. I had the thought of like, what if we had an ability to like a game like this, but we could like beam you into it or something, or like filter it into your head in a way that you were there, but you had like this, like you were the character. Like the precise thought that I was having was, what if like we're playing the game, but we, the player, are suffering from the same memory loss. So like we see that in the background and we are confused as to what it is, because it is just reality breaking, that picture being there. But I don't know, that would be a terrible idea, and technology like that should never be created, because the implications of being to influence the human memory in such a precise way is, you know, unfathomably dark and not a good thing. But It would be a cool thing for a video game. But, you know, just not something we should ever have the ability to do. Hurries out of the classroom. Wait a minute. Oh, I wasn't actually paying attention to anything he does. Yeah, cool. Staring at her legs. Great guy. Great guy. Good job. Real proud of you. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's probably doing something weird with it. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. I know she says it a little more sing-songy. Hey, look, the picture's gone. I just don't know how to do it. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's go talk to Natsuki. Let's see. Oh, that's funny. The music sounds muffled. With the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Yep, I ain't making those noise. Nope. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Nope. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, wow! Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to yell so loud. Sorry to anybody wearing headphones. I did not know that they just kind of showed that off. Wow. Oh, wait. Time just... Unlucky. Thanks for waiting patiently. Kevin, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yeah, just again. Reminder to anybody who bypassed this stream is for mature audiences only. This game deals with a lot of real things. A lot of real things that are not very comfortable for a lot of people. So just be aware of that. Great game, great story. I'd wholeheartedly recommend, but you know, if you are easily disturbed, this game is not for you. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert or anything. In that case, you'll you said that. Not her. You'll only even be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. I'd also like to apologize for anybody who was really enjoying my vocal performances. I am so whacked out right now. I am struggling to maintain the voices. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kevin. I mean, I personally am worrying about you in, like, the antagonistic sense. You scare me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kevin, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. You and me both, sister. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... No, we don't have to do this joke in everything. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. Why do you have chocolate? What? Why do you have chocolate? Bag of small chocolate candies. Yeah. That's a... What is a chocolate candy? It's either chocolate or it's candy. Like, chocolate is candy. Yes, that absolutely is an irrefutable fact. But, like, there's not a ton... that's not true. I was about to make the bold statement that there's not a ton of variety in chocolate candies. but that's not exactly true. Chocolate's like an entire subgenre of sweet, isn't it? Isn't it? Why am I speaking British? Or is this Australian? In it, bruv. Yeah, we get it. You're close to each other. It's difficult. Oh, she can't see too well. Oh, dear. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How far apart are you that your shoulders weren't touching when you're reading this book together? Sitting against the wall. I don't think that's physically Maybe it is. I don't know. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Not hard, dude. You just read the book. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Also, that's another question. What does that mean? More than you can handle? Like, just deal with it. Just simply do. Holding it in my hand. Oh, wait. Teacup? So, the mental image here is that their outside hands are holding the book. And, oh yeah, the bad picture's been gone. But their outside hands are holding the book, and their inside hands are holding the teacups. Which I guess makes sense. This is just complicated and pain. Like, how do you sit like that? That doesn't sound comfortable at all. I'm pretty sure she set this up specifically to mess with you, but whatever. Use all my willpower to focus on reading, because, you know, you can't read. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. No, do not read, drink, and share a book at the same time. You will get the pages messy. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Exactly. I wouldn't be able to share a book. I read too fast in my own book, and we can talk about the chapters we've read afterwards. Exactly. Like, this is... Have I done similar things to this? I think I've done a situation similar-ish to this once, and I would just always be waiting for them to turn the page, because I read apparently at the speed of light. I don't know why I said it like that. That's never really been a problem. I think I'm just looking for something to be mean about. But yeah, like I enjoy like watching things and reading things with people, but I don't know if I've ever done it with a thing that I haven't read before, because like I've definitely read things that like I've already read again with other people and let them kind of set the pace, and that just makes it easier for me because I've already read the thing. Because I don't actually know if I've done that with anybody. Wait, why are her eyes darting? Anyway, yeah, if you get chocolate on the pages, Kevin, I will personally murder you. Books must be protected at all costs. If I had to save a city bus full of people or a city bus full of books, I'd save the city bus full of books. I'm gonna pretend I didn't say that. Of course. Why does she look like she's going to kill someone? This image looks different. Chocolate is good, but keep it away from the beauty of books. Exactly! You can't share a book and a chocolate. You can only share one of those two. What? Holds the book with both hands. Holds it so that I don't have a... Oh, yeah, so she's, like, leaning over. Well, in that case... Oh, yeah, I know how this goes. He feeds her the chocolate. Because this is not an event that you can skip, because it's a very linear game. Yuri is always already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, hold it up to Yuri. Doesn't even look away from the book. Good job. She looks like she's hogging up the book. Yep, actually, how is she making sure that he can read? Because he reads slowly. Wow, she's on a whole different kind of autopilot. No, that's not what that means. That does not mean you can't stop here. Also, that Hershey's square or whatever is so precariously placed. It's gonna fall. Yeah? Her expression suddenly breaks. Yeah, no kidding. How big is this book if they both have their hands on it and you see it right by? Yeah, so... Oh, wait. I can... how do I make this go away? There was an ability that I had to make this disappear. I don't remember how it worked so that you can, like, see the thing. And you can't find the controls because it doesn't exist in here. That's fine. Yeah, so right now she's holding the book. But yeah, you can see the pages and they it runs down there. It's like a background image. And why is she translucent? That's whatever. Yeah, she's holding the book. He's dealing out the snacks. Yeah, did you just feed her? It is not what you do. Kevin, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. No kidding, Sherlock. Ah! Music just stopped. I can't. Oh, yeah, she's about to do something weird. Kevin, my heart won't stop pounding. Don't you dare tell me she just pulled them into the closet and closed the doors. Can you feel it? No! At least it's a jump scare. I actually prefer the jump scare to whatever else is happening here. Do I really? It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. That's unsettling. Oh wait, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not making those noises. Help. Let me go. She's crazy. Thank you so much, Monica. Monica, thank you. I know you. Oh, that could not have been more perfectly timed for me. I hate how perfectly timed that was. Anyway, Monica, I know you caused this situation through your meddling with forces beyond your full comprehension, but also, thank you so much. I was so scared. It's time to share poems. Can I go find Natsuki, the character that I like more? He hasn't come back yet. Oh, she did. Literally after being told to go scavenge for food commoner, she just came back like nothing happened. All right. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. You wanted to play the sexy bass, but it's not there. Yeah. So funny thing about that kept getting me copy claimed. So it's gone now. It's gone now. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing all right. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri, it's not by choice, Natsuki, I promise. Scavenge for food. She literally looked at her and said, no one cares what you have to say. Go find change so that you can get a snack so you don't pass out from hunger again. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. That doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Ah ha ha ha, this is her. Yeah, this is... Natsuki's just a better person than Yuri is. Just, like, even stock standard Natsuki is just a better person than Yuri is. Anyway, Natsuki, he loves you, I promise. Yeah, I really do. I love her so much. She's amazing. She's one of my favorite characters. I love all the characters here. There's just a totem pole, and Natsuki is up pretty high on it. Alright. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I'm really worried about. Well, I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive and things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. So I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. You have unfortunately angered the gods, and they will come for your soul. Literally silenced her. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Kevin? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Thank you. Well, Kevin kind of sucks, actually. Like, legitimately, this poem is so... Or not this poem. This message. Natsuki cares about the person who has been straight up and down just abusing her in favor of spending, like, quiet time with a boy. Natsuki is literally putting aside everything. She's afraid of Monika because, you know, Monika's been acting a little sketch. She's worried about Yuri's increasing aberrant behavior, and the only person she can turn to is a cardboard cutout that the only thing that the other people will listen to is that cardboard cutout. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna suck up my pride and be the bigger person here. And you know what she gets for that? She gets freaking matrixed. And, like, deleted. Literally, she's gone. Yeah, just Monika. Oh, dear. Oh, did the game just reset and Natsuki's gone now? Just Monika. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, Natsuki is just such a good person. Like, legitimately, I think, like, one of the reasons I like Natsuki so much is, I don't know, she's, like, reminds me of my ideal template for a friend. I don't know, maybe that's it. Kevin, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Oh gosh. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be too shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Uh-oh. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. No matter how much water I have, it's never enough. I'm getting better at I am getting better at rationing though. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep. No. Please. Oh gosh. You're too nice to me, Kevin. I've never met anyone nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to feel this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Ah! 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 Is this the scary one with the blood on it? Yep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is. This is text that can be read. I just can't. Oh, there it is. I was like looking for, because I know that there were other stains. Yeah, whatever. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, this poem was about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Oh, special poem. Anyway, that made me upset. Rage. Ew. Oh dear. Wow. Unfortunate. Yeah, I really should have clicked off that faster. It's fine. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the other festival about the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. The fact that you never see this festival? Yep, we get warped back in time. That's how the virtual machine works. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Kevin? Kevin is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too? What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Kevin around with you in your stupid books. You and Monika. Like, also, just another thing. Natsuki's the only one spitting facts here. While she does like Kevin, she is the only person who has not lost her mind over Kevin. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Kevin decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Shut up. Just let Kevin make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Kevin, I know how fed up we are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, oh, dang. Channel cussing? Yes, I will. Oh, I will cuss when I am reading lines or in character. Otherwise, I don't. You shut your mouth. Ah, oh, for goodness sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh, my mouse is doing the thing. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Help. Yay, you picked me. We can all meet at your house. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? You kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Kevin for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Kevin away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Easy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. You considered killing yourself. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Oh, Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Kevin? Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Kevin, no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Oh wait, is this the... There's a high percent chance that there's going to be some very upsetting things on screen in the next moment or two. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone to care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Kevin. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Kevin, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Kevin. Tell me you want to be my lover. You accept my confession? Thank you very much, Dorcas, for the follow. I thought, you know what? I will not complain about gaining a follower. The way you're reading this is top tier content. Thank you. I try. Also, hold on. Oh, and thank you for the Prime subscription, Dorcas. Jumping ahead with those ad blockers I see. I don't think there's really a way for me to do this. She is also the yandere, isn't she? That's whatever. I mean, true feelings. Either way, this is how she was going to react. I don't actually know if I can do that. I can probably. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And there's no longer any kinds of letters. Just empty text and sounds. As you watch the lights slowly fade from her eyes. You don't even understand what she's saying anymore. You just watch. Helpless. Motionless. Trapped. In a cycle. There's nothing. You think she's trying to say something, trying to... You don't know. Something holds you there. Frozen. Forever trapped. Watching as the life leaves her body.
FBI, open up!
I really should make that cost money. I hate that sound effect so much, but I can't get rid of it now. Anyway, fun little art detail. Notice how it is now darker and not as bright and like it's dried. And also, literally, the light you watch fade from her eyes. Anyway, we're just gonna continue that. I don't know if it changes anymore. I don't know what else there is to change, really. Oh yeah, her body gets gaunt and dry because... Oh, and it turns black! I forgot that's a thing that happens. I mean, I just kind of have to let this run. Oh my gosh, 2 days? 2 days of this? All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... I so badly want to try the scream, but I just do not trust this enough. Ooh. Supposed to represent you being here all weekend? Yeah, I know. I think from this point forward, I have full recollection of everything that happens. I'm here. Kevin, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Kevin? Oh, geez. Didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'm ever going to get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? I mean, yep, at this point, I just have to let it go. Alright, cool. Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Kevin. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game? Whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Kevin. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since we heard that name now, isn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought that making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. You just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Kevin? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Kevin. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Kevin. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why would the world around me suddenly start to become more and more gray? More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Kevin. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Kevin, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Kevin, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Kevin. The funny part is, I mean that, literally. There's nothing left. Just the two of us. We can be together. Forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Kevin. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point. So I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine, you could delete your own existence with the click of a button? Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Just Monica. Oh,